The hike to Whispering Peak. Mara had never hiked alone before, but something about the quietness of this summer pulled her toward the mountains. Not for the view, not even for the challenge, but for the stillness. She chose Whispering Peak, a trail older than the map she found it on. Locals said it wasn't dangerous, just ... odd. They told stories of voices in the wind, laughter in the trees. But Mara wasn't afraid. Not of the woods. Not anymore. With just a backpack, a notebook, and a faded picture of her grandfather, who used to hike this very trail. She started the climb. The first hour was simple. Birds chirped, leaves rustled, and the sun peeked through tall trees like a shy friend. But as the trail narrowed and the forest thickened, something shifted. She began to hear whispers, not spooky, not threatening, more like a soft song, one you half remember from childhood. It came from the wind, from the trees, from the ground itself. And then she saw it. A small wooden sign, almost swallowed by moss. Step quietly. The mountain listens. Mara paused, placed her hand on the trunk of a nearby tree and whispered, "I miss him." The wind replied with a gentle sigh through the pines. She continued upward, and the forest began to speak in little ways. A rock shaped like an arrow. A deer that paused just long enough to meet her gaze. A cluster of flowers in her grandfather's favorite color. At the summit, the world stretched out in every direction. Valleys, rivers, distant towns like forgotten stories. She sat down, pulled out the notebook, and began to write. Not about the trail, not about the mountain, but about herself and the quiet truths she had tucked away too long. And though she was alone at the peak, Mara didn't feel lonely. The mountain had listened. And maybe, just maybe, it had whispered back.